So now, one of the biggest mistakes people make is that they start the year without having a blueprint for that year. Now, it is vital to make positive confessions. I'm going to have a great year. Oh, the year is going to be awesome. Oh, I'm going to achieve this. I'm going to achieve that. Listen, as important as positive confessions are, they remain vague when they do not find alignment with your blueprint for that year. All right. So now, the second tip or idea or information or instruction that you need to have to be able to have a most profitable year is what I call starting with the end in mind. Starting the year with the end in mind. That means starting the year with a picture of what you want to achieve by the end of that year. Now, the end of a thing, the end of anything will always be more vital than the beginning of anything, whatsoever it is, right? So now, one of the biggest mistakes people make is that they start the year without having a blueprint for that year. Now, it is vital to make positive confessions. I'm going to have a great year. Oh, the year is going to be awesome. Oh, I'm going to achieve this. I'm going to achieve that. Listen, as important as positive confessions are, they remain vague when they do not find alignment with your blueprint for that year. So every year has got to have a blueprint, and your confessions must be in alignment with such blueprints. Now, it is okay to buy new shoes. It is okay to buy new clothes. It's okay to buy a new car. In fact, it's okay to even rebrand yourself. It's very okay. Right. Now, but a new you, a new shoe, a new clothes is only valuable when there's an alignment with your yearly blueprint. All right. So what is the point of rebranding yourself? To what purpose are you rebranding yourself? I mean, what is the reason? Where are you? What drives your rebranding? Something has got to be the reason, and that should be the blueprint you have for that year. Now, I'm not saying that you can't have a blueprint for 10 years, 20 years, all right? But even if you have a 100 years blueprint, listen, you're going to be alive in this particular year. So your blueprint must, in a way, start from this year and lead you to what you want to look like in the next 100 years. So there must be an end picture for this year before there can be an end picture for the next 100 years, all right? So now, one of the reasons why people apply for courses they do not need. They go to places they do not that is not requisite for them in anything whatsoever. All right, they do things that that do not benefit them, that are totally against what they propose for the year. One of the reasons why they do all those things is because either they do not have a yearly blueprint, or they find it very hard to stick to that year's blueprint. All right. So it's one thing to have a yearly blueprint, it's another thing to stick to it. But some people do not have it, while some that have it do not stick to it. Okay. So now, starting the year with questions like, what and what do I want to accomplish in by the third month of each year? Let's say, what do I want to accomplish by March? What do I want to accomplish by June? What do I want to accomplish by September? What do I want to accomplish by December? What would be my accomplishment in 3 months, in 6 months, in 9 months, in 12 months? All right. What will be my accomplishment? Questions like this will put your mind on a high frequency to produce answers requisite for your accomplishments. All right. So now, another question: what is my goal? What is my vision for this year? Yes, my church has said this is the goal for this year. The government is saying this is what year will look like. All right. Or the foreign countries are saying this is what exists in this year. Question is, what are you saying about this year? Yeah, everybody's talking about this year. Only you that is not talking about this year. And it's so vital that you also know what you are to expect this year. While others are speaking of so many ills that will happen this year, yours should be statements that will program you towards a particular direction in achieving that which you have proposed for the year. Now, it is very good to have dreams. It's very good to have dreams. Oh, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. All right. But you might end up dreaming forever if your dreams are not converted to goals, if your dreams are not crystallized in such a way that they can be accomplished. All right. Now, so your yearly vision, all right, are they around things like creating a better human relationship network? Are they around things like starting a business, all right, or scaling your business? Are they around things like getting a new job or even moving higher up the ladder in your job arena, all right? Or could it be going for a course that will enhance your career, all right? It could it be, or maybe starting an NGO, all right? Could it be moving into your own particular property that you have been building for so many years right now? What could it be? All right, what is your vision for the year? It needs to be specific. It could be getting married. All right, it could be improving your divine engagement with the divine entity. I mean, that's God Himself. All right, it could be acquiring a long-term, relevant or high-income skill. All right, improving in certain areas with respect to your business. All right, now, whatever it is, writing them down, all right, and putting them in a place where you always see it on a daily basis, all right, would help you to have mental reinforcement with respect to accomplishing them. Now, in all the aforementioned visions, or all the things I mentioned earlier, with respect to what you would like to achieve, whether it's getting married, whether it's getting a new job, whether it's getting a new skill, whether it's moving up the ladder in your job, whatsoever it is. Now, in all of them, one of the things that you will find that is common with all of them is money. Money. Now, hear me. In every year that you enter, if you do not have financial aspirations, if you do not have financial growth plan, all right, hear me, something is wrong. Something is wrong. It's either you're not the one paying the bills of where you're living, or maybe, just maybe, you don't really care. And maybe you have signed up for poverty. Just maybe. All right. Now, and listen, as long as you are one living in Nigeria, a third world nation, or an underdeveloped nation, or a developing nation, sorry, there are so many factors that should drive you towards ensuring that you become financially competent. Some of them could be the unpredicted environment that you have found yourself in, where one, even if you plan, certain things might shake your plan. All right. Yeah. So now, there are you can't afford not to have a financial goal this year. And what I mean by financial goal is plans to upgrade yourself financially. All right, either upgrading your financial intelligence or whatsoever it is, that what it has to do with finance, growing your finance or moving up the ladder financially. So having a financial goal will truly be a reflection of wisdom, all right, and will help you engage the path onto financial freedom on a yearly basis.